Yeah, listen, I thought it was a fantastic night from the group. We created, obviously, a lot of opportunities, exploited the spaces that we talked about all week with the way that Red Bull plays. I was really, really proud of how we handled it from a professionalism standpoint, not letting up, keeping the right mentality, sticking to our principles. So all in all, a really energetic night, obviously from the fans as well, and I thought the players did an excellent job.
So, I mean, they're sticking to the game plan, and then there's winning 6-0. I mean, what did you see tonight to make this? I mean, a special result. It matched the largest margin of victory for Louisville City in the game.
Yeah, I think, we talked a lot about Brian's pace being able to exploit the back line and how they look to play. Felt he certainly did that. We talked about making sure that we had ideas before we got the ball of the spaces we wanted to exploit. Felt we did that. And then obviously execution in the final third. I think it's fair to say we probably should have and could have had a few more, right? Those are still areas we talk about needing to improve in. So, but when you put 6 goals in the back of the net and more importantly, you get a shutout, that's certainly something that you're proud of as a manager.
Enoch looks like a player that's kind of coming into his own with you guys and just has had a half a season to actually play. How have you seen him progress from maybe day one that he's come in that he can fit what you all are looking to do?
I think he's continuing to develop every single day. The locker room plays an important role in that. Our captains in Paulo and in Corbin and in Niall, they do a great job every single day of leading the group. I think when you look at his progression from the first day in preseason to where he is now, I think he'll be the first to tell you he's certainly growing. And again, I think Brian puts him in really good positions to finish his chances. And I've been really happy with his improvement and his development with the group. Both, I would add specifically on the defensive side of the ball. I think he's certainly getting to the point where he understands where we need to be defensively and his role and responsibility, and that's something that I definitely have been proud of.
With a couple of injuries to your forwards, you've had Brian playing a slightly different role the last few weeks. How have you seen him sort of at the same time grow into being the center forward for you guys to lead up to a big night like this?
Yeah, I think he's taken it in full stride, right? It's an important role. I think he's done an excellent job in both phases of the game with regard to how he presses. And then obviously, he's creating a lot of opportunities. Scored a few goals tonight that he certainly deserved and had a couple really unselfish assists, ones that he can probably go to goal if he chooses to, but slides it across to assure that it goes in the back of the net. So when you talk about leadership as well, he's a guy that is bringing the energy every single day and challenging everybody in the locker room to make sure that we're at our best. So, not only is he doing it on a game day, but he's doing it every single day in the locker room.
How are Cam Wilson and Kyle all progressing with their respective injuries?
Start with Cam. So Cam was it was my decision not to put him in the 18 tonight, mostly just to protect him, give him one more week of full training. He looked excellent this week in training, but I didn't want to have a setback. You said Kyle and who else? Sorry.
Wilson.
Kyle and Wilson. Wilson is still day-to-day. We're hopeful that he'll be back this week in training, but not 100% sure. Kyle put together a few days of training this week on a plan that we put together, and he had a really good week. So hopefully next week he gets more training sessions under his belt, and then we'll continue to evaluate from there. There's one thing I will not do with head injuries. I will not take a risk. I will not it's a professional soccer game, and then there's his life. I care more about that, and he knows that. We've had that discussion. So when I feel he's ready, when the doctors feel he's ready, and when he feels he's ready, his opportunity will come, but not a minute before that.
And just last one, this sets up a really big game next week with you all in Memphis. I think being a point apart, I think they beat Phoenix tonight.
Yeah.
Just what do you think of that matchup, and what do you know about Memphis at this point?
Yeah, I think their record speaks for itself. They're a difficult opponent. They're playing good football. They're pressing the opponents. Memphis is a difficult place to go because it's a nice small field. They make it really difficult. So, we're excited about the opportunity. I mean, hopefully at the end of the year, you see a lot of teams that have had good seasons making it far in the playoffs. So this is a good chance for us to test ourselves, and we'll be ready for it.